Okay. B'Shem Shem Nassim Netzliach. We're learning the Heilig words of the Tanya, Shaare, Yichud, VeEmunah. B'Shem Kol Yisrael. V'Kedvarim ha'ele mamish. And so too, we're going to give examples. B'Demuta Ketzalmam. In relation to all of created beings. Heim Kol Abruim. Lagabe Shefa Eloki Meruach Piv. So too is like the spirit of the breath of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that runs within everything, Hashofei Aleim Umehave Otam, and constantly gives it existence. V'hu Mekoram, and it's its source, a constant source that's giving shefa and life to everything. V'hem Atzmam Einam Rak Kemo Or V'ziv Mitpashet Min HaShefa V'ruach Hashem HaShofei Mitlabesh B'tocham Umotzia Me'ain Liyesh. However, when it comes to these created beings, these created beings that we see in the world, the items that we see in the world, everything we see in the world, it's like diffusing light that's coming from the flow and spirit of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That comes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it's enclosed within everything, that's bringing everything from ayin liyesh, constantly. Not like the way the scientists think that Shem made and the philosophers have made and pulled back. There was a created force, once was, and it's constantly in play. Actually, a lot would agree today that there is a force, a supernal force that's in play. Baruch Hashem, people are Hashem's starting to open their eyes. Hashem's starting to grant openings. V'lachein heim betelim b'metzius lagabe mekorim. So therefore, everything is batel b'metzius to their source. Everything, source being HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Kama or hashemesh shebatel b'metzius v'nechshav layin ve'eves mamish. Just like the light of the sun, that's considered ayin ve'eves when it comes to the sun itself, the globe itself. Ve'enam nikra b'shem yesh klal. Where it comes to a state that you could realize that this is not called a yesh at all. Keshu b'makoro, when it's reunited with its source. Rak tachat hashamayim she'ein sham makoro. Only under the heavens, it's called something. That it's not a place that it's not prevalent. That it's makor, its source.
Relevant, revealing.
Exactly. Kach kol abruim. In the same manner, this is the existence that's applied to all created things. Ein nofel aleim shem yesh klal ela le'enei basar shelanu. The only yesh that it's called here is only legabe our eyes. It seems like a yesh. You understand? That's why people used to watch tzaddikim eat. I was standing by tishes and I was wondering, I was thinking with thousands of people, we're thousands of Jews, and we're standing there watching one Jew eat. I was wondering, what's the inyan? And really, if we learn Chassidus, so there's a Yichud that's taking place. There's a bringing back to its source when the tzaddik is eating. He's not eating and thinking, wow, it's a little too much salt or too much paprika or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, he's mamish, he's like, he's reuniting the letters of what's being eaten, that he's being consumed, and he's reuniting it through kavanat achila to the source of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Kach kol abruim ein nofel aleim shem yesh klal ela le'enei basar shelanu she'ein anu roim u'masigim. We don't understand what's going on. Klal, it's a makor. The source, Shuhu Ruach Hashem Umehave Otam. It's the Ruach Hashem that's constantly bringing that thing into existence. V'lachein nir eleinenu gashmius. Therefore, it looks into our eyes like physicality. Hanivraim v'chumram. It looks like, mamish, the created things, the physical structure. Mamasham shehem yesh gomor. Just like light looks like a separate thing, like a beautiful thing. Like, wow, look at the rays of the light when it's not united with its source. Rabbi says, however, this analogy, it's not a complete analogy that it has. If it has like some sort of object in the comparison. What? Shebemashal eina makor b'metziut klal shebachal la'olam v'al oretz shenira sham oral yesh gomer. He says, because in the mashal, in the illustration that we said with the sun, he says that even though he said the sun is not present at the time of the expanse when it's expanding upon the earth, right? The sun actually, the actual physical structure of the planet, the sun, it's not actually there where the light is seen actually. He says, by contrast, but everything in creation, as we see, like the table and everything that we're around, the cup, the computer, this, right? It's all still united. The activating force, the divine force, is still being acted, is constantly found within them. It's bringing them into Yishmayan at every second. That's what he's saying. Just the only thing is the makor is not prevalent to our physical eyes. We don't see it. So now the Heilig of Tanya asks, he says, so therefore, if that's the case, then why are the items not nullified completely in its source? How come it's not like all of a sudden, like how come it doesn't fizzle back into the Or Ein Sof all of a sudden? He says, in order to understand, he says one has to give a hakdama. That will be continued, Bezrat Hashem, in Perek Daled, Bezrat Hashem, Abba Aleinu, L'Tova, Baruch Adonai, L'Olam, Amen.